Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tin Man's Corner channel. I'm your host Jeffrey the Tin Man Taylor, and today I decided to react to one of Mr. Nightmare's videos for you guys. Now, I just saw he uploaded some new ones, so this is what I'm going to do. I already reacted to one of his new ones already, so I'm going to react to one of the older videos. And I think I'm going to react to... I'm just going to pick one at random here. I'll tell you what. I think I react to this one that he did along with Llama Arts. Is called the Craigslist story. So I'm going to turn off the lights, click on the video, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. Alright, here we go.
I was looking for a car to buy for my son for his 18th birthday.
Okay.
I was searching all the typical car websites, cars.com, eBay Motors. They were all overpriced as expected. Craigslist was the only place to find an actual deal.
Me personally, I would go to a dealership, but other than that, or if I try to buy one off of a used car lot, make sure they get the Carfax, but anyway.
About a week into my search, I found an '03 Toyota Camry. It had 67,000 miles, no accidents, no damage, and good condition for only $3,500. This seems like a steal for such a reliable...
That ain't a bad price, but I would go one that's a lot less mileage. But trying to find a vehicle nowadays with less mileage is impossible. But anyway, let's continue.
...car with such low mileage. The seller lived about 10 miles from me, which was a reasonable drive when looking for a car. I gave him a call to set up a time to come check it out. The man sounded normal on the phone. He assured me that there were absolutely no problems with the car. He introduced himself as Bob. I brought along $3,500 in cash, even though I planned on wiggling down the price as much as possible. I pulled up the dirt road to Bob's property about 15 minutes early. It was a tiny little house with a decent-sized property, only because I was a bit far from the nearest neighbors. The garage was open, so I walked over to see if anybody was inside, but except for an unusual amount of car parts, it was empty. The car was nowhere in sight. The only car on the property was an old pickup truck.
Alright, that's a red flag right there. If you don't see the car, I would just get back in the car and call the cops. Or keep trying to call the owner. But if you don't pick up, that's misleading right there. And I will also block his advertisement on Craigslist or whatever, so nobody else will get gypped.
I went over to the front door to check the house numbers. It was the right address. The doorbell button was missing, so I knocked on the front door. I knocked for exactly 5 minutes before deciding to give the man a call. So I dialed his number, and I heard the sound of a cell phone ringing from inside the house. I was extremely confused at this point.
Yeah, he's in there hiding. I think he's waiting for you to just walk in there.
Now I knew I had the right house. I didn't understand why, if he was home, why he wasn't answering. I decided I had to take a peek through one of the windows to see if anybody was inside. Peering through the glass, I couldn't really see much as it was pretty dark inside the house. I saw a very old-fashioned dining room set, but across from that, I saw somebody standing at the back door of the house, staring outside. I figured that must have been Bob, so I knocked on the window, but he didn't even move.
First of all, I would have done that if I saw somebody standing there. I'd be like, oh crap, is that the owner? I mean, he's not doing a good job at hiding, but it's a trap.
There was no gate or anything to the backyard. It was just a wide open yard, since this wasn't a rural area. I simply walked around the house to the backyard. I didn't understand how he couldn't hear me. When I got to the back door, I made a shocking realization. The figure standing by the door was a taxidermied human being. I ran straight back.
Look at that, y'all.
Human being.
Look at that. Kind of looks like one of them Leatherface masks or something, but anyway, or that that puppet that was in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Nubbins. Sort of like that without the glass eyes, but no. I saw that. Heck no, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to end up like him. That person.
I ran straight back the way I came and back to my car.
Which is smart.
I looked up one last time before driving off. The blinds to the window I had peeked into.
Now that is creepy.
And I could see two of the blinds bent open.
Right there. You can see the blinds open right there. I said, nah.
Somebody was at that window watching me. You can probably guess I had the gas pedal to the floor the whole way home. The whole situation still makes no sense. All the car parts, the fact that there was no Toyota Camry, the taxidermied human being, the fact that there was no car there leads me to believe that whoever that man wasn't planning on selling me anything. And that also leads to the disturbing thought that I was very close to becoming a lifeless statue staring out that man's back door.
Yeah, no, that man made the right call to leave when he did. I'm with him. I don't want to be a lifeless statue just looking out the backyard of somebody's house like that. They didn't even say that the guy got caught or anything. So I don't know, but I hope he did, or he reported it. But anyway, I love the animation style they did for this video. But don't forget to like, subscribe for more Mr. Nightmare content, and also go to subscribe to him. He's got some interesting horror stories that really give you goosebumps, I'm telling you. And I think the next Mr. Nightmare I'm going to react to is one of his newer ones. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick videos that he just recently uploaded, and then an older one he did. So I'll be like back and forth picking at random. So it won't be just like, starting from the beginning all the way up to new. So I'm trying to catch up with the newer ones too every he releases. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time.